Here's a follow-up to my previous video about resurrecting cars that have been in long-term storage or have a no-start function. I had forgotten to mention about the accelerator pump circuit, and that is this two-part. You got your float bowl, two-part float bowl, and right in here is the fuel for the accelerator pump circuit. So I'm going to put and you got to be very, very careful about doing this, but I'm going to put a little bit of gasoline in here. And I'm going to operate the throttle, and you will see the fuel level go down. That's not doing it very well because these are old tired check valves, or the accelerator diaphragms, accelerator pump diaphragms are not very good, but it is going down. You can see it, you can hear it and see it's sucking air down there. Alright, so what's happening is the fuel is going through this check valve down through the accelerator pump diaphragm at the bottom, and then coming up the front of the carburetor in between the two throats right here, two throats, and through a channel. And there's a check valve at the bottom that can sometimes be stuck and give you problems. And then the fuel comes up through the accelerator pump discharge nozzle and into the throat right there. So what we're going to do is look over here, and I've removed the accelerator pump discharge nozzle, which looks like this, and we'll put some fuel in here, and well, this time we'll use some B12 because this one was not doing very well, so we'll fill it up with B12 and help clear out the old residual fuel. Remember, fresh fuel will not dissolve old fuel. You need a carburetor cleaner. So, back here, accelerator. And you'll see the fuel should be coming out of that port right there if it's working properly. Again, it's a weak, but it is coming out. So that means we do at least have accelerator pump circuit. And what we're going to do is put the nozzle back in and make sure the nozzle is away from, so you got a gasket on either side. I just left the, there's a gasket on either side. I'll put this back in here, screw this down, and what you want to do is move the nozzle away from the body as much as possible, because if these studs get screwed in too tight, it will come in here and crush your discharge nozzle. So we move that out like that. Actually, I need another screwdriver, and I'll do that after I turn the video off, but that's the idea. You can put a screwdriver down here, hold this, and tighten this one right here. So you can see it moving like that. Well, we want it to stay away from the stud possibly coming through. So anyway, that's one of the other tests that you need to make, or steps that you have to do to make sure you got a car that's going to operate. Because if you don't have accelerator pump action, you're just spinning your wheels. And at the same time, you certainly can come in here and remove your G55 jets and clean them out, and also spray fuel down inside them. This screwdriver is too big for that one here. Not too big of a screwdriver. Anyway, remove the G55 jets and squirt a brake carb cleaner down there, and also clean out the jets. So that's There you go. Of course, make sure your float bowls are clean down inside there. This one here has got a little, that one's okay down there. I think one of them had a little bit of debris down there, so be sure your float bowls are clean.